Ladies and gentlemen, moving ahead to our next session for the day. Topic being Enabling Innovations with Globe Teleservices. And to present the same, I would like to invite on stage none other than Rajiv Singla. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for him, CEO Global Messaging Globe Teleservices. I can't hear the applause. What happened, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, give it up to Rajiv. Over to you.
Good morning, everyone. More of the people, they're talking still about the last interesting session we had for the fraud landscape, which is a very important topic for the SMS industry. Thank you. Thanks, Palvi, for having these good insights. And I'll walk you through some of those the strategies and the alignment of Globe Teleservices, what we are trying to do in the coming years, and how we are aligned with MEF and the other global forums, and try to take care of those frauds and everything. So like enabling innovation, so which Ashutosh also said in the morning, so we are trying to do innovations in the messaging industry or the telecom industry, and we have been going with this policy. If we say about the journey towards this innovation, so we started in 2012 with the service company, and now this journey has been a very bumpy ride from a service company to becoming a product company, wherein we are trying to serve different customers and those operators. If talk about GTS, recently we have been awarded as the fastest, one of the fastest growing company in Singapore, and along with that, in the top 500 growing companies in Asia, which has been quite an achievement for us. Like we started very small with 2 or 3 players, and now we are 183 big, I'll say, company with 183 people spread across globally. And in this one, if I say, our strength has been the team members as well as the partners who have supported us in this growth. This is the company overview with more than 350 this voice interconnects and 200 plus interconnects in SMS. Globally terminating around 1.5 billion plus voice minutes and 1.2 billion messages annually. And we are direct with more than 25 operators. Global footprints, like the name suggests, we have been trying to globalize ourselves, and this slide is growing year-on-year basis thanks to Pallavi and team. She is managing the business partners where we have those global members. And Ashutosh Shah, I generally don't see him when I'm speaking. So he's taking care of that voice sales, and we have offices in Lebanon, Beirut, and then Serbia. So our offices being headquartered in Singapore, we have other offices in Malaysia, we have offices in UAE, we have in US. Yep, our strength, our partners and our customers, orange on the top, Vipul for you. Yeah, and we have a good relations with those partners wherein we see a value in them and they see value in us. And they help us in our growth. MTN is there, Telin is there, Salish is here. I don't see Salish. Okay. Tata Communications, our strategic partner. We have been doing quite a lot with Tata Communications. And some of our exclusive in Angola Movicel is there, and we recently got in some of those biggest operators in Malaysia. And Twilio, John came all the way from Singapore. Some affiliates, like if you see the journey of Globe Teleservices from a service company to the product company, so this is how we have been. So we started with UTS. Brajesh is already here, and he played an important role in shipping up this UTS. Thanks, Brajesh, and I hope GTS is supporting well on that. So it's a robotic process automation company where like we have those test solutions and RoboMagic and those Test Magic, and we have those biggest customers like the Jordan Bank and some biggest in Malaysia. In 2017, a baby of Anupam Pathak, we started with PayOp. This is in the fintech industry where we are like trying to have those eKYC and those lending platforms and enabling those banks to serve their customers in a better way. 2017, we also started with FinBrain. That's the global part of PayOp, wherein we go global and serve those customers in Africa, in Ivory Coast, in Nigeria, and other parts of the world. 2022, like this has been our dream to be a part of those enterprise communication when we started in 2012. So it was more on the wholesale part. So as we saw like more towards the enterprise communication, so we joined hands with Prabhat, who is the CEO of Globe Serve Solutions, and we found those enterprise communications with the consent management. We have seen consent management is an important factor for the DLT successful deployment, and consent management is where we always talk about our trust and security and everything. So government regulations, they are told to have those digital consents. So SURF has that platform which can be having that digital consent for all those customers. Tech labs are data labs, and Mr. Murthy, Ranga, Avnish, so they played an important role in developing our own SMS firewall. So we started with that SMS firewall deployment in 2017, but what we saw was like all they think differently. So what we wanted to do was like to serve our customers on our own way. So we, in 2022, we launched GTS Tech Labs, and where we are having those anti-fraud solutions for the messaging industry, voice industry, IoT. Mr. Murthy is a pioneer in IoT, and he is doing a lot of things in dairy farming and everything. Next is awards and the recognition. So they are growing year by year. And earlier we used to say like, we always used to see how the people, they are getting those awards. Now we are part of that league. Yeah. And this 2024 year has been great for us, and with the fastest growing in the Singapore, and then some leadership forums in Pal, we got those awards again with Sudeep, Ashutosh, and we got those APAC Insider Awards for the most innovative international telecommunication company, and the business leader of the year in the Best Innovation Awards in 2024. And the VoIP Solutions company, APAC Insider, again for 2023. We started off with APAC in the VoIP Solutions provider, as we were more of a voice company at that time, and now diversifying ourselves into more of a product company. Yeah. Memberships and affiliates, like we have been partnering with MEF, and thanks to Dario in having the trust in us and being like on the board of MEF, we try to do a lot of those things which can help this ecosystem, and especially against those frauds and those other phishing things that are happening. So we have been on MEF, GSMA, GLF. So we are very actively in GLF as well, and one of that accelerator and mentorship program they have. So we participate, and one of the mentors in there. And PETA is there, TM Forum is there, and ITU APT. So where we are working very closely with the regulators globally, and we discussed with Dario as well, like how we'll be able to contribute more in this ecosystem and working very closely with those regulators. GTS in the news. always there in the news. So whenever, like some of my colleagues and my partners, whenever we met them, we say, whenever we open up a LinkedIn page, we always see GTS over there. So I thought like, you're just complaining about this one or you're just complimenting. So they say like, whenever we say like GTS joined so many people and people are laying off and in say GTS people are joining. I don't know what's the reason or what's the secret behind this growth. So I'll say our mentor Ashutosh, he's the secret behind this growth. He has like led from the front and drove this growth. And okay, top on me only, like I am like, so I have been recognized with the ROCO as the top 25 influential people in this telecom industry. And we have won this Telecom Service Provider and the Best Innovation Award in 2024. Recently, there were quite a big wins for Globe Teleservices where we had a big leap in just only providing those wholesale services to those customers to becoming more on towards to the operator. So Tigo Tanzania was a big win. And thanks to the team who is working very closely in the Africa. And they are based there and working closely with those operators. And Globe Teleservices is the one of the tier 1 ranking operators in the ROCO list in 2023. Kalam, like Manish Kumamat. So we always say voice is dying down, but Manish, he's still keeping his guards on and say like, maybe voice is going down, but we still have a lot of juice in it. So we say like, many of those operators and MVNOs, they don't have those expertise in running of those wholesale operations. So he came up with the managed services in 3 or 4 different regions. We have it in Latam, we have it in Middle East, and Kalam being a very successful MVNO in Bahrain. So we are managing their CPaaS platform exclusively, and we try to onboard them on those customers. And Cloud Connect, Sudeep. We always say like there's a lot of business in Cloud Connect, and that's what he's trying to grow that area as well, so that we can complete the whole ecosystem for our telecom industry. A big offerings, and maybe like we can grow it much bigger. Every year we are increasing one more circle, a half circle, the other circle going down. That's not shown in this presentation. So we are working more towards the regulators, the operators, those enterprises, and the aggregators on the top, because they are the one who brings those values everywhere. So these are the recent wins, I was saying, on more going towards the next leap. Celcom Digi, the Asia team, again, I'll say about Pallavi, it's a big win, where it's giving us a lot of visibility in that exclusivity market, and considering GTS as a very serious player in this monetization and taking care of those frauds and everything. Tata Communications, like our strategic partner, we have deployed one of the initial ones for the flash call monetization and the blocking in Nigeria, Globacom, and which is running successfully as well, and we have been able to block those flash calls, keeping alive the SMS industry, Dario. Tigo has been live from the last 3 or 4 months, and we are able to control the frauds over there and keeping those volumes intact. And one more is the recently we are trying to win in West Africa. So we're in, other than SMS, we are having a voice firewall as well. Again, Africa team going global. Yeah. And thank you. Thanks for listening to me patiently. I covered up my timing, Pallavi. Thank you. And I will call upon stage Ashutosh Agarwal. Will play some video on enabling innovation, where we are trying to do some innovations and cover up those ecosystem.
Thank you, Rajiv.
Yeah.
I think, Rajiv is touching upon, and I touched in the welcome speech that, and I hear a lot of people in the panel discussion about enabling innovation. And there were questions about, is the innovation is only about technological innovations, but I heard a lot of people asking about, can we do innovation in commercials? Can we do the modeling, which is more commercial, where we can construct the whole commercials in such a way that we will be able to serve the customers what they want, rather than only technology side of it. So when we talk about EI, and you will see in all the companies what we have, EI is the brand we are promoting is basically it's like we are developing it in the DNA of each employee. We are trying to say that processes can be innovated. If you can be more efficient or more effective, yes, that's an innovation. If you can do the technological innovation, yes. Commercial, as long as you are able to understand the customer requirements and needs, and you are able to fulfill that, and how you are able to do it more effectively and efficiently, that's what the innovation is. Of course, there is a lot of product and services which are continue to develop as per the market needs. And GTS has taken that initiative not only outside, the customers, within organization also, in each department, we are trying to see how we can reward the employees and the people who can help efficiently working on these innovations. Okay, so a little video on that, 2 minutes, okay?
Just, I forgot to mention about Chris. Chris joined.
A philosophy we believe in.
I forgot to mention about Chris. Like, Chris joined us last year, and he has led from the front with his vast experience in the telecom industry. And we got these projects with his I'll say insights about this monetization part and how to make it more stronger and stronger for the GTS. Thanks, Chris. Thank you.
A philosophy we believe in from good to great. From GTS's global connectivity, to Tech Lab's groundbreaking innovations, to Surf's enterprise-grade products, to FinBrain's financial solutions. We weave a fabric of innovations and enable businesses to empower and transform themselves.
Thank you.